Hello everybody, Cody here, host of 30 Lives. Just wanted to show you guys a neat little indie platformer that I recently found out about called Fossil Echo. In it, you play this boy that is trying to reach the top of a tower. Controls for the game, very simple. You have A as a jump button, and you control through the use of the direction pad. Traversal is done through a series of hangs and climbs and well-timed jumps. And that is it. No weapons to speak of. It introduces some stealth mechanics later on, but that is about it. The story is told through a series of cutscenes like the one that we're seeing here. As you can tell, art direction on this game is absolutely fantastic. It evokes a wonderful kind of animation that reminds me a little bit of something like maybe Samurai Jack, for example. And it was one of the things that drew me to the game initially. When I found out that it was a platformer and it had this art style, I was sold on it almost immediately. The game itself consists of a series of different types of rooms. So you'll have rooms like this one that are kind of puzzle rooms, if you were, in which you have to navigate over a series of ledges and walls and things like that. As you see, these guards have already been knocked out, so we don't have to deal with them. But it's not long before we run into guards that are not knocked out, and you do have to deal with them. In between those rooms, you will see rooms like this. These are kind of auto-scroller levels in which you are trying to capture some feathers that came out of your headband. It is very easy to mess these up. I seem to do that pretty regularly, as it turns out. I'm making it through this one okay. Wait, don't jinx myself. I think we're going to make it, though. Great. And then you get to the top, and you grab your feathers, stick them back in your headband. My guess is that there's going to be some sort of significance to those feathers at some point in the story. I haven't run into that part yet, but my guess is that it's there somewhere. So, here we run into one of these rooms where we have to be very careful that we don't die like that. Because it is very easy. One shot, one hit is all it takes. And so we have to be very careful about these guards and get our timing down just right. Timing is one of the key tenets of this game, I would say. You have to have timing and patience. There we go. The guards can shoot each other as well. I've actually managed to make it through a couple of the puzzles by having guards accidentally shoot each other, which kind of clears a path for me. Here we have our save spot. You'll find these kind of layered in throughout a series of the puzzle rooms and the auto-scroller levels. During these save points, you'll encounter some flashback sequences like this. I don't think I've ever fallen there before. What happens if I fall here? I die. Ah, I've never done that before. Let's actually make it over here this time. No, again, wow. I just can't seem to do it. Sorry, folks, this is... There, wow, that took way longer than it should have. Anyway. You'll find these kinds of rooms that are slightly more difficult puzzles. That still require the same timing of jumps and things like that, but during the rest of the game, I'm trying to remember, I don't think I've encountered stuff like moving stone walls and things like that. That's not to say that they aren't somewhere. I just haven't encountered them yet. And I'm not going to make this jump. We'll try this once more. Man, I cannot get that. My timing's just terrible right now. I don't know what's going on. Nope. Alright, I'll just cut to my successful attempt right now. Alright, and so here we are. I made it. I made it to the end. So, we'll go through this door, pop out the other side. Oh, that's right. And here we have a story piece. You see how the music changes to kind of reflect the mood and the atmosphere of the room. Working through the game, you'll see that stuff kind of becomes clearer as you encounter these rooms and reveals a little bit more of maybe of what's going on, why the boy's trying to get to the top of this tower. Here we encounter a lonely old sailboatsman, not sailboat. It doesn't have a sail. It's got an oar. No sail. I think he's snoring, which I don't think happens when you get knocked out. I could be wrong. I think that only happens when you sleep, but I've never been knocked out, so it's tough for me to say. And you wake up at your save spot, and away you go. Here you can see the introduction of the drop. That little sign there on the right showing that you do in fact have the ability to drop on enemies, which will become critical. Wait for him to walk back. And derp. Yeah. Get up. He's out cold. Go ahead and jump through the door here. So next, I believe the next room has, yes, there's little flying guys here, which can be a tremendous pain in the butt. I actually managed to make it through there fairly easily. You do have the ability to drop on top of those guys as well, but if you get caught in their little sonar that gets pulsed out, or you get too close to them, they will either start shooting at you, or if you get too close to them, they will start stabbing you. And again, one hit can kill you. These kind of auto-scrolling platform levels get more and more difficult as you progress through the game. That's kind of to be expected as you get more comfortable with the traversal mechanics and things like that. And then on we are. Here we see the introduction of a stealth mechanic of hiding in the shadows. That guy is an idiot because you are very visible there, but whatever. We'll let it slide. So you can see on the left showing you that you have the ability to use the shadows to hide from your enemies. So wait for these guys to turn around. I fell right in front of them. He didn't see me. Ah, well, they saw me. They very much saw me. So, as you can see, it's very easy to be detected. Let's see if we can make it through here. Wait for these guys. Come on, guys. Give me an opening. Ah! So close. So close. But you'll slowly kind of start to see the shadow mechanic and the drop damage and all that stuff kind of work its way in together, and all that stuff into some fairly challenging puzzles. The story, like I said, non-verbal. It's told all through those cutscenes, and it's fascinating to me. It's kind of a mystery. So I'm very happy working my way through it. Anyway, I don't want to spoil any more of the game for everybody. So by all means, go out and pick this game up. I think it's there's a standard edition for $15, and then a special edition for $20 that includes lossless version of the soundtrack, and art book and some other things like that, I believe. By all means, go ahead if you are into this kind of puzzle platformer style game, and looking for something that's a little bit of a challenge, but is very rewarding once you get through it. By all means, pick up Fossil Echo. Thank you for watching.